live. Yeah, we going live. Hey, we going live. Yeah, we going live. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
Learning stuff. Okay, well, we got to talk about these ladies again.
Yes.
Here we go about these ladies. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, so the Buccaneers, and we all Bruce Arians, man. We just
listen,
let it die.
Listen, so if you've listened before, you know Jarrett said Bruce Arians can bring the potato
He
salad.
can bring the potato salad to the cookout.
I don't know about that one.
Nah,
I don't know about that one.
I've only seen him from afar, so
I'm just saying, maybe he could bring another dish, but I don't know.
yeah. Potato salad is something special.
That's something
man.
Y'all so silly. Stop it.
That is something special. You just can't go throwing that on it.
Right. You know what though? He's done enough over the times that I've seen him from some of the stuff that I've heard in the media, where I'm like, Mr. Arians, are you black?
No, for
You
real.
sure?
For real.
Okay, all right.
But
We
he's
come
a
on
real cool.
to the cookout.
He's a real cool dude though.
Yeah.
And he's obviously he's a progressive coach.
Definitely.
And so
We talk about Pop or whatever, and Pop bringing on Becky Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bruce Arians brought in two female coaches. Lori Locust, who is the assistant defensive line coach, who she used to coach the Alabama Iron.
Yeah, for that
little
brief
stretch of time, you know. And Mara Java Defar.
Yes.
Yeah,
Java Defar.
If,
I told you
if
it
I
was
ain't
the
pronounce it
name.
right, then I apologize.
No,
But,
that's it. Java Defar.
but she is the assistant strength conditioning coach. So
Yeah.
he has two female coaches on staff. I believe this started with, was it the Jets? Where they had one female assistant?
He was the first one actually with Arizona to have.
It was Arizona.
It was him with it was Bruce Arians when he was in Arizona. He had the first coach, and now he's with the Bucs. And
he brought two in.
Yep.
And that was a promise that he made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To create more opportunities for women. So the
I
fact the fact that he followed through with it, you know, is commendable.
I mean, and for me, the thing is, like, you didn't give a fluff position.
Right.
Like, this woman's out here. We're talking about the defense. Excuse me. She's defensive line coach. Hello. Come on now. We're not talking no fluff. For real. And the other, whatever, I can't say her name. What is it again? Java Defar. She is a PhD. She has a PhD right now. So I'm like, he didn't go get no slouches.
Nah.
And to hear the players talk about these two ladies was what I loved about this. And how they were like, no, they don't take no stuff.
Yeah.
Where do we get this where do we get this image that women don't take crap? Y'all are some of the toughest.
Yeah.
Your birth, us.
Right.
Okay. I couldn't imagine going through that. Okay.
Look, I think any black mother is qualified to coach him.
Period. Hands down. Hands down. Like, are we really like?
Yeah, we having those.
You remember them Campbell's Chunky soup commercials?
Right.
Come on, man.
Donovan.
That's the real deal. That is the real deal.
It's true.
That's the real deal.
True.
Like, you know, like I said, I don't know where it comes from. I mean,
well,
it's the
just
barbaric
society.
state of society has been in, but I mean, it's a certain level of respect, and anybody that knows that if you've been in the NFL locker room or walk around a facility, guys, we take it serious and we respect anybody that's put in that position. So, you know, it's not a doubt that, you know, a person, if they've been put in that position, they went through something. Have went through the proper, you know what I'm saying, training, and have done, you know, the right things, and they have the knowledge of the game and can take it to the next level. And then, like you said, you have trailblazers that obviously want to give these opportunities, that aren't afraid to take that risk and say, okay, you know what, I believe this and I stand on it and I'm going to follow up behind it. That's right. Like I said, that's huge.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see some major things come from this.
Yeah, I think the fourth. No, we just got the first female referee in the CFL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That's just so.
Okay.
I mean,
it's happening.
it's happening.
It's slowly but surely,
Yeah.
it's happening.
You
But
know.
I'm just, So I was excited to see this. I was, like I said, more excited about how they were received.
Right.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
for me
That's
the part
the
that
important
was
part,
worried.
yeah.
I was worried about, do y'all really feel like these, how, just society.
Yeah.
But, that was for me the thing. I was like,
Reception,
good that they were like, they giving it to us, or she giving it to us, or, So,
I mean, but if you were to walk in there and you had the knowledge too, they would respect you too.
well, I know that, because, well, I'm just saying.
Ain't taking no stuff.
Oh, well.
So
You can ask any of them that's been around me, they already know.
So how long before we see a female head coach?
Might be about a decade off.
We decade off?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, we scratching the surface. So could we say we're maybe 3 years out from maybe a full time like head position coach, or
In college?
no? I mean just from college
I think it needs to start on the lower levels first.
Think
Like,
so?
I think we need to see women in prominent positions on the lower levels, and then it won't be so taboo. Like it wasn't even a thing. Well, it was big in the media. Like ESPN covered her, but when I'm gonna just call her Miss Rudolph because that's her last name. But she took over the head coaching position at my high school.
It should have been publicized.
Yeah. And it, they did make a big deal about it. They did like a little thing on ESPN for her and all that. And that was cool.
Yeah, and I think too probably the women in these positions, they don't want the light.
Right.
They just
In
want to go
that-
do
in
the
that
work.
standpoint of like,
Yeah.
okay, it's cool, I
Yeah.
get it,
Yeah.
what you're doing, but I can see that being something too where somebody's saying like, okay, it's cool, thanks, but I just want to be respected in this across,
Yeah.
like it's nothing.
Let's not make a big deal.
a big deal,
Right.
yeah.
And it seemed like she kind of had that vibe too. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be on ESPN just to, because this is a big thing.
Right.
And it may help, other young women out there. But, like, I just want a coach,
Right.
I mean, it makes sense. But somebody's going to have to be that person that's okay with being the spotlight.
Yeah.
In order for it to get to be to that point where people are really...
Let's just hope that person is good.
Right.
Usually the
Yeah.
person that chooses to get in that spotlight is not nice.
Right.
Well, Lord,
Typically
yeah.
how it goes. So we gonna pray.
Right.
Whoever you are that steps into that spot.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, be
Please
good.
be
Be good
good.
about
Because
it.
other than that, it's just gonna be like, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't even think
You
about
just
that.
throw somebody in the fire like, oh yeah,
Right.
here you go.
Yeah.
And somebody
Don't
might,
be the
and they
face.
would do that on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find
Yes.
the garbage just to make sure that they prove a point.
See, we
Right.
well, I told you they couldn't do it. Like, no,
Yeah.
no. You just went and got something
Right.
you knew couldn't
Wasn't gonna
do
be
it.
able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's all good. So, we'll see. Good
Yeah.
question, though. I'd love to see that happen. Man,
Yeah.
like I've said before, I think had any of this been happening when I was younger, I might have taken a different path, honestly, because for me, football is it.
Yeah.
I love sports, but football,
Mm-hmm.
man, I would have been right there.
Yeah, I think the exposure to it, we're learning that across everything is exposure to it with so many different opportunities, and that was something that when I went to this panel that Miss Anissa Bray had, and they were just speaking about even women in the entertainment industry here in Atlanta, and how, there are women in high positions, but they're not shown. So a lot of the young ladies don't know that there are opportunities like in the film industry for you to be a DP, a director, all that kind of stuff. So like they were trying to figure out ways to bring that culture here, just versus like right now with all the filming that's going on here, a lot of
For now.
we're gonna pray that they keep it going.
They gonna keep it going.
Oh,
We gonna get these old politicians. No disrespect. We gonna get these old white men up out of here. Trying to tell women what to do with their bodies.
Right.
I promise.
When I heard that, it scared me too. It scared me too.
yeah.
But they are what's happening right now. They're bringing writers and their own crews from out in LA, but they want to create something where if you shoot here, that you're gonna have to get your writers from here.
They should.
everything from here instead of
There's
just
enough
coming here
talent
getting
right
tax
here.
credit.
Yeah.
That's right.
So a lot of them are coming here getting tax credit, but
Absolutely.
they're bringing their own crews in.
No,
Right, yeah.
you shouldn't
But-
have to get everything.
Yeah.
You should be made to do that.
Yeah, so we were talking about like
How does
trying
that
to
not boost the economy?
yeah, but like introducing like screenwriting and writing to our schools here now because if we don't, we'll keep losing the jobs to
Right, yeah.
to LA.
Shout out to schools like SCAD where they
Yeah,
start
yeah.
to create programs.
Programs.
Where they work directly with the film companies who come
Yeah.
here. So,
But like I said, it's crucial to just start introducing our elementary school kids to it,
Yeah.
middle school, and letting
Absolutely.
them know that it's a path that they can
That's
go
right.
instead of necessarily having to be in front of the camera. That
It's
you can
so
work
many,
behind.
yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of opportunity. A lot of
Right.
money.
Yeah.
Holding that microphone.
Right.
Be in the boom.
Hey, look, boom, right. Look,
Did you
and
see-
you get your name. You see your name come down on the screen. Like,
Yeah.
boom, operator. Jared Burgess.
Boom.
You see Jerry, big old brother with that mic, arms getting stiff, about to cramp up. Man, that would be funny.
Man.
But it's actually a lot of former football players that go into like doing the grip work and all that kind of
of
stuff.
course.
Obviously because of the bill.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
But
course.
yeah, a lot of guys are doing that around here.
Yeah.
All right, Jared.
He's starting
You
to-
heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
listen.
I'm just saying.
Somebody
You
give me a call.
need, you need to look.
Holding that
Stop
mic.
being in front of the camera and
Right,
go get behind it,
right.
okay, sir? Yes. You know, Jared's in a commercial.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was the you know that commercial where you see it's a Marriott commercial
With Devontae.
with Devontae Freeman.
Oh, the one where he's spinning out the tackles and
Yeah,
running through?
yeah. You can't see me.
Okay. I've been in one
I'm
of
in
those.
there.
I've been in one of those. I was in the Visa one last
Oh,
year.
Lord.
With Julio. With
They were talking about that because the
Yeah.
same crew that shot
the
my
same
commercial
crew
shot
that.
yours. Yeah.
Oh man, I got bumped up on that commercial.
Just get out of the way with these
Yeah.
superstars.
off on the stage.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, alright,
Oh,
anyway. Okay. Anywho.
Game Changer. Game Changer Films. That's who did the
I can't think of their name. I had to go through my email.
Yeah, I think
they
it's
sent me
Game
that.
Changer Films. They do a lot of. They
do.
hire a lot of sports.
Okay. You stop it.
I know, right?
Anywho, I'm just
Oh,
here. Yeah. Alright.
Now put the cameras on me, 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 put the cameras on me.